This is a 30-minute lower body sculpt with a little bit of low impact cardio. So you need a Pilates bar. If you don't have a Pilates bar, we can also use dumbbells. We're gonna start with a little warm up, little squats, reach up. Good, just get the lower body nice and warm. Inhale down, exhale up, squat low. Knees are tracking out over your ankles. So the first 20 minutes, we're gonna go through 2 circuits, and then our third circuit is gonna be our low impact cardio. So we're shredding and sculpting all in one workout. Come into a side lunge, step it out. Good, now we're warming up the inner and outer thighs. Sit back and down. If you can't get down low, that's perfectly okay. We're still warming up. I would rather you focus on proper form and alignment than getting your butt low. All right, now we're gonna just jog it out. Nice and easy. Bring your heels up to your booty. Good, jog it out here. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get into circuit 1. We have 4 moves. The first one we're going to do is a squat. So if you have dumbbells, you can hold your dumbbells here, and we're just doing weighted squats. If you do have a Pilates bar, I want you to put on heavy resistance. So we can adjust that with the carabiner here, moving this up to one of the higher D rings. I have my 30-pound cables on. Go ahead and step into the straps. Put the bar up over your shoulders. So for this circuit, we have 45 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Go ahead and set it up. Let me set my timer. All right, go. So squat low, push against that bar. If you are holding dumbbells, you can hold them up here at your shoulders or down at your side. I want you to just focus on squeezing the glutes on the way up. Good, slow lower. Weight is in the heels. Good, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So I see that resistance is slacking at the bottom. For my next round, I'm going to tighten up the bar so I have even resistance on the way up and down. Time, 20 seconds, catch your breath. Let me set my timer. All right, for our next move, we are going into a single leg lunge. Right leg forward. So for this, we want both of our straps to be, whichever leg is forward, you're gonna put the straps on the back leg. So we're gonna have the bar up here, squatting down, lunging down, staying on the left side the entire time for 45 seconds, and then we will switch to the right. If you have dumbbells, hold them at your side, moderate to heavy dumbbells. 45 seconds, let's go. Step it into a lunge. Good, nice and low. Back knee is just kissing the mat. I'm just lowering my upper body up and down. It's not coming forward or back. All my weight is in my left heel. using my left glute to push me up and out of this lunge. With this resistance cable doubled up, I have 60 pounds of resistance here. So we are definitely working. This Pilates bar is awesome for sculpting and toning muscle. Time. 20 seconds rest. Now we're gonna switch sides. Last time my left leg was forward, now my right will be forward. Anytime I work lower body, I'm pushing heavy weight. My heart rate is up too. Burning lots of calories. Go ahead and set that up. So right leg is forward. I'm gonna set the timer. Bar at the shoulders. All right, start lunging. Up and down. Slow, controlled movements. Don't let that resistance band pull you down. You are in control of the band, not the other way around. Good. Now we're working our glutes, our quads. Good. Building strength and endurance all at once with these slow, controlled movements. Get low, weight in the heel. One more, rest. All right, so for our next move, we're gonna be coming down to the mat. We're doing a glute sit back. So you can use body weight or the bar. You can also hold on to a chair here. So let me move the camera so you can see the position that I'm in. There we go. So my feet are flat on the mat. I'm pushing my booty back and squeezing it on the way up. So what we can do is hold dumbbells here, sit back, and instead of using my quads to pull me up, it's all in my glutes. So now you see if we add this bar, it's gonna give us a lot of resistance. It's a nice isolated movement for the glutes. So 45 seconds, set it up. We are pushing, I'm gonna hold the bar out here at my chest, squeeze up. So now I'm getting a little bit of a shoulder press as well. Squeeze at the top, slow lower, fight against that resistance on the way up. Slow lower down, good. Glute activation. It's gonna give us those nice, tight glutes. Help us with back pain. Help us look good in our skinny jeans. All the things. Couple more. Squeeze. Up. One more. Squeeze and down. All right. We have 1 minute to rest here, and then we will start back at the top with those squats. So remember, I said that I didn't have enough resistance. The first time around, I'm gonna move my band up. Catch your breath, grab a sip of water. We're back at the top with those squats. Either holding dumbbells or the Pilates bar. If you're looking for more intensity, you could put on your 40 pounds resistance bands as well. So there's so many ways to modify and make it easier or harder. A couple more seconds. Let's go ahead and strap in. Choose your option, either dumbbells or the bar. I'm gonna go ahead and set the timer. Bar up. Oh yeah, that's a good resistance. So I'm squatting down low, pushing back up. One, two, up, two. Keep it consistent on the way up and down. Good, core is tight. Sink low. Knees are tracking straight over at the ankles. Toes are pointed to this front wall. Sink it low. Push up. Couple more here. Now you see I have resistance on the way up and down. Good, one more. Push. Good. Back to those single leg lunges. I'm gonna try it with the band where it's at. So I'm gonna start with my left leg forward, right leg back with that resistance. Catch your breath. I'm breathing hard. Couple seconds here. All right, it's gonna take me a minute to get the bar up and over my shoulders. I'm gonna hit the timer. You go without me. Ready? Go, 45 seconds. Lunge it down. Push it up, good. Lunge down. Push. Exhale at the top. Inhale at the bottom. This asymmetrical work is awesome for building balance and symmetry in the legs. You might find that one leg is stronger than the other. This is a great way to help those imperfections, those imbalances. One more. Press. 20 seconds. You're doing great. Catch your breath, breathe. All right, now my resistance bands are going to be on my left leg. Left foot, right leg forward. So I have a triangle here, stepping through the triangle. Go ahead and put the bar up and over your shoulders or hold on to your dumbbells at your sides here. I'm going to hit that timer. Ready? Go. Lunge it down. Back up. Lunge down. Press it up. Good. And my right knee is just, or my left knee is just kissing the mat. Sinking down low. Activating my right glute. That's what's pushing me up. Good. This should feel heavy. If it's not heavy, bump up to your 40-pound resistance cable. Your legs are stronger than you think. Ah, good. Rest. 20 seconds here. All right, we're back at those glute sit backs. So I'm gonna demo with the dumbbells. If you're using those, I want you to see that option. So I have both my dumbbells here, sinking back, pushing up. Choose a weight that works for you. Let's go ahead and set that up with the bar. Couple seconds, catch your breath. All right, 45 seconds. Go ahead and put the bar up on your shoulders. I'm gonna get this, or sorry, there's an option to put it at your shoulders or hold it out. Go ahead and set it up. I'm gonna push the timer. Ready? 45 seconds, go. So I'm pushing out here, getting a little chest and shoulder raise in this position. Low lower back, tap it, lift up. So there's tension on the way down and the way up. Super isolated movement for the glutes. You got it. We have 1 minute of rest after this. 20 more seconds, you got it. breathing hard. Five, 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, time. All right, awesome. We're coming into side lunges. Catch your breath, grab a sip of water. For my side lunges, I'm going to go ahead and lighten my load a little bit. All right, I'm going to demo this for you. So we're doing an alternating side lunge. The bar will be up here on my shoulders. Tension on the way down and up. Nice, slow, easy movements. If you are holding dumbbells, I suggest holding one. If you're a beginner, holding it out here at your chest, sinking low, back to center, side, center. So pick your option. All right, go ahead and get your bar set up. All right, bar at your shoulders. 45 seconds. I'm gonna hit the timer. You start without me. Go. Lunge it side to side. Lunge, good, middle. Lunge, get low, middle. So we're sitting back and down. My knee is still tracking forward, and I'm hinging at the waist, keeping my back straight, sinking it low. You got it. Good. Sink low, middle. Sink low, middle. Good. You're doing great. 10 more seconds. Rest. 20 seconds. All right, we are coming down to our mat into a single leg bridge. So either with the bar or body weight. I'm just demoing. So I'm gonna be holding the bar up here above my chest, coming up into a bridge. Now all my weight is gonna be in my left heel. I'm lifting my right leg up, tapping my heel in, 90-degree angle. So that right foot is tapping up and in. If you need to take the bar out of it, that is perfectly fine. You still fill it with body weight. 45 seconds, tapping that right leg. Set up, pick the option that works for you. Straps on either foot. All right, I'm gonna hit the timer. You go without me. Ready? Go. All right, right leg up, tap, squeeze. Good. Slow, controlled movements. Tap, bring it in. And my shoulders, of course, are getting a little burn, holding that bar nice and tight. Constant tension on the way up and down. No break for our left booty. You got it. Tap, up. Tap, up. Squeeze it. You got it. Come on. Squeeze. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Rest. Oh. Come up to seated. Catch your breath. Now we have to set that up with the right leg supporting your weight and the left toe or left heel tapping. Good. You're doing awesome. We're over halfway done with our weight or sculpting. All right, if you're ready, set it up. Weight in that right heel. Lay it back. 45 seconds. Go. Tap the left heel and up. Tap and up. You're doing great. Anytime I'm struggling with an exercise, I start doing a little form check. All right, so are your shoulders strong and engaged, holding this bar nice and stable? Core is tight, we're not moving side to side. Weight is in that right heel. Extending that left quad out, tapping lightly, 90 degrees, good. Exhale, inhale, good. Rest. Plie squats are next. Come up slowly, catch your breath. That was hard. Sometimes if I get up after laying down, I get a little lightheaded. So I'm gonna sit here for a second, catch my breath. Our next move is plie squats. So either body weight, toes are pointed out, hold a dumbbell here, sink it down, lift it up. Option number one. Option number two, our feet are gonna be in the straps, but I want heavy tension. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the tightest ring. So the ring that's closest to the bar. And I'm gonna be holding it here so I can actually do more tension. So I'm gonna wrap this around twice. So now with that squat, we're getting a whole different angle. We're working a little bit more of our inner thighs and booty. So toes are angled out, holding the bar right here at my hips. That band likes to slip. Make sure it's tightly wrapped around. So now I'm gonna have constant tension on the way up and down when I'm coming down into that plie squat. 45 seconds. Either a dumbbell or a bar. Ready? Go. Straight down and up. Down. Press it up. Good. "20 seconds. I'm actually going to switch to my dumbbell because I feel like that's a little bit more controlled movement. I'm able to get a little lower. If you need to do that, that's perfectly fine. Sink low. Press it up. Good. All right. 1 minute of rest. And then we're going to start at the top of circuit 2 with those alternating side lunges. Catch your breath here. I'm going to go ahead and lower my resistance a little bit. Come down to the second to last ring. Choose your option with either a dumbbell or the bar. Feet are in the straps. All right. Bar is up my shoulders. All right, I'm gonna hit the timer. 45 seconds, go. You get down and out. Using a little bit of momentum from this outer leg to kick off and push me back to the center. Good. Knees are tracking straight. I would rather you focus on form than getting low. So keep your back straight. Just sink down a little bit. Push up. 9. We are back to those glute bridges. I love to hate this one. This one's tough, but man, does it get the work done. 20 seconds, catch your breath. Choose the option that works for you. If you just want to do body weight, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to set that up. My left heel is going to be supporting my weight. My right leg is tapping it out. 45 seconds, go. Push up into a bridge, tap it out. Bridge, up, tap, up. Good. We're building strength and conditioning. Push it out. Rest. I thought that timer was never going to go off. 20 seconds here. All right, you ready to set it up? Weight on my right heel. 45 seconds. Go. Press, up, press, up. So we're also activating our quad and that left leg because it's extending out. Slow, controlled movements, getting that work done, release. All right. Couple seconds here, and then we're back to that plie squats, and we are out of our sculpting session. Get the bar out of your way. So either use the bar. I'm going to actually use a dumbbell for this one. You can also use body weight. It's up to you. I don't know about you, but I'd rather just get into it and get it over with. So choose your option. Toes are out. Knees tracking straight down. Get low. 45 seconds. Go. Down. Straight up. Good. Toes are pointed out. Knees are straight over my ankles. Squeezing my booty on the way up. Down, up, down, saved by the bell. All right, 2 minutes to rest, catch your breath. Grab a drink. We just have our cardio circuit and then we are done. So it is low impact cardio. Today's lower body day, so of course, an emphasis on our legs. If they haven't worked today, they're about to work. Make sure your area is nice and cleaned up. So for the first circuit, I will take you through the moves. You don't need shoes since it is low impact. We're going to be doing 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. 5 moves, go through that 2 times. So the first one that we're going to do is 4 forward squat pulses and then a heel raise. All right, so that's move number 1. Number 2, we're doing a reverse lunge with a knee drive or tap, whichever option works for you. So we're gonna stay on each side for 40 seconds. Then we're gonna do a lateral step squat. So these moves should look familiar. The difference is it's cardio, so we're gonna go a little bit quicker. And then our last move is going to be a glute hinge and reach. So think of a deadlift and up. So for this one, my knees are slightly bent and up. So it's like you're picking suitcases up, or let's say you're grabbing a basketball, shooting. Okay, 15 seconds here. Then we're going into those squat pulses with the heel raise. All right, 40 seconds on the clock. Squat pulse, go. Squat, raise, squat, raise. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Heart rate up, low impact. Move quickly and controlled through this movement. Getting a little calf raise as well. Sinking low in our glutes. Pushing up through the heels. Rest. 20 seconds here. Walk it out, catch our breath. So we're going to start with those reverse lunges with the knee drive or step. If you need to hold on to a chair here to keep your balance, go for it. We have 40 seconds. Set that up. I'm going to have my left leg forward. Go. So little step tap, or find your balance and knee raise. I would rather you focus on control and slower movements than moving quicker and falling all over. We're still burning calories. My left quad is killing me. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Walk it out here, catch your breath. Heart rate is up. I love doing this cardio with low impact. So now we're gonna have our right leg forward. Ready? Go. So if you need to do little steps, I find that my balance is better on the left side. So I'm just gonna do these little step taps on my right. And as I feel more comfortable, I will come into a knee raise. Good. A few more seconds here. Run it out. Rest. Little recovery. All right, our next move, we're doing a lateral step squat. So just like our side lunges, this time, if you can, do a little hop in the middle or keep it low impact. 40 seconds, go. Little hop, lunge down. Little hop, lunge down. Good. Keep going. Or keep it here for low impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Great work. Now we're going into that little deadlift with a raise. So this time my knees are staying slightly bent. Reach down. Not yet. This is our last move, and then we go through that one more time. All right, set it up. I'm going to turn sideways. You can see that I'm keeping my knees straight. 40 seconds. Hinge, up. Hinge, up. So it's like we're shooting a basketball. No impact. So we're able to go a little bit of a quicker pace. Activate those glutes on the way down. Squeeze the hamstrings. Good. Couple more, you got it. Oh, rest. All right, 1 minute rest, and then we're back at the top. Grab a sip of water. Make this round your best one yet. All right, a few more seconds. Remember, we're gonna start with those squat to heel raise. Set it up, 40 seconds, go. A little quicker this time. You can pulse it out if you would like to slow it down. If you're up for it, down and up. Keep the momentum going just like a pendulum, up and down. You're like a spring. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds. Walk it off. Catch your breath. So remember, we have those reverse lunges with the knee ups. Heart rate is up. This is where the shred happens. We're burning extra calories. All right, so we're gonna start with that left leg. Either step it up or knee drive. 40 seconds, let's go. Drive it up. My legs are tired. I feel my balance slipping. I'm just gonna do these little step ups. Make this workout work for you. You might be stronger than I am. Go for it. We're all at different places, physically, mentally. We all have different stuff going on. We all made the decision to show up today. So let's give it our best effort. All right. So remember, we have to do the other side. This one is the hardest one for me. My quads are burning, my glutes. All right, we're gonna set that up on the right. Ready? Go. Little lunge and tap. Burn it out. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, exhale. Good. "40 seconds is a long time in a minute." We're working on those fast twitch muscles, building speed and agility with low impact. Rest. Almost done. 2 more moves. Catch your breath. And then we're going back to those lateral side step squats. When you're ready. All right, 40 seconds on the clock. Let's go. Little hop if you feel up to it, or step. After this, we just have 1 more move. Good. Run it out. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. "20 seconds. Catch your breath. We're getting sculpting, shredding, all done. You're gonna feel so accomplished when you're done. Now we just have those glute hinge and reach. Make this your best one yet. All right, if you're ready, 40 seconds, go. Hinge, reach. So we're using our upper body to get our heart rate up. Blood is pumping, low impact. Hinging forward, shooting the basketball. Ready? Go. Keep breathing, keep hinging. You got it. If you want to add a little hop for the last few, go for it. Get the heart rate up. Time, rest. Oh, you did awesome. Catch your breath. Oh, good. That was tough. Oh. Catch your breath before we go into our cool down. All right, let's take a deep inhale up. Arms up overhead. Oh, stretch. Hold at the top here. Slowly release and exhale. Good. A couple more. Inhale, up. Oh, good. Release. One more. Let your heart rate come down. If your heart rate is up, I want you to pause, walk around, and let your heart rate come down before you come into our stretches. I don't want anybody getting lightheaded or passing out. We're going to come down into a catcher's squat. Knees are wide, toes pointed out. You can either rest here on your knees. We're just opening up our hips. If you have more mobility, come deep into it. Press your inner thighs open with your elbows. Work your way up to it. This is not a beginner move, but it feels so good releasing those hips after all of that conditioning that we did for the lower body. Now I'm just gonna put my left hand on the floor, right hand overhead, reach back, breathe. All right, come down to center, switch it out. Breathe. All All right, now we're gonna stay at the bottom here. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders, arch your spine. Release those hamstrings, good. Now we're slowly gonna articulate the spine and come up nice and slow. Catch your breath. Good. All right, you did an awesome job. Rehydrate, get some rest, and I'll see you again tomorrow.